I've been setting goals for almost a year now. I started setting goals last summer, and to be honest, I've set a lot of goals. I've set multiple big goals, and do you know how many of them I achieved? I think, okay, I think almost zero, but I think I only achieved one or two. And those were like weight goals, the goals I want to, the weight I want to achieve my bulk. Okay, so when it comes to the weight I want to achieve my bulk, I achieve I think almost all of them. But I also set like goals on about this YouTube channel. I also set goals about the amount of money I want to make. And when it comes to that, I made zero. Also, I achieved zero. None of them. And I've used multiple different goals protocol. And at some point, I started believing that this whole thing of, oh yeah, you choose that goals, you should focus on the process is actually better. But I know that myself that I have so much fun when I have one to two goals that I can look up to and say, okay, I'm going to work my ass off to achieve them. I know I have a lot of fun with doing that. And of course, I love the process, of course. Also love the process, but having this, knowing you have one goal, or two goals, or three goals that you truly want to achieve, that you're working hard for, makes it totally different, I think, my personal opinion. And yeah, a lot of people say, oh, yes, I'll set goals, focus on the process, but I disagree with that. Hamdo said in one of his previous videos, in his recent videos, um, when you get into your car, like I love this analogy because it makes so much sense. When you get into your car, most of the time, 99% of the time, you get in your car because you want to get to a certain destination. Just don't just get you in your car to get in your car. You get in your car, start driving because you know in your head where you want to go, the destination, the goal, what you're aiming for, what you're doing, what you want to do with the car. I have a clear picture of the destination you want to go to. The car, in this analogy, is the process, and the destination is the goal. That's why I think setting goals is pretty important and like working hard toward a goal. I think it's really really fun. My personal opinion, especially when you do it right. That's what I'm going to try to teach you in this video. And but yeah, I don't think setting goals is a waste of time. I don't think. Of course, also focus on the process. Of course, also enjoy the process, but also set goals. I think it's extremely important to also set goals that truly set spark a little fire inside of you. Goals that are totally aligned to your purpose. If you have a masculine essence and making progress towards a goal is one of the things that's gonna towards a meaningful goal, towards a goal that's aligned to your purpose. It's the thing that's gonna make you like the thing that's gonna increase your happiness by the most. So the way I used to set goals is I used to first set like yearly goals, and then I set like monthly goals, so monthly milestones to achieve every month. And I wrote down my goals on Notion, and yeah, just look at them every morning. And to be honest, in the first few days, yeah, it kind of motivated me to know, oh, I have my goals on Notion. But the fact that I had so many goals to achieve, my focus was just was just separated on so many goals because I had monthly goals, I had goals that I want to achieve this month, I had goals I want to achieve the next month, and had goals I want to achieve the month afterwards, and I had the goal I want to achieve at the end of the year. So to be honest, I didn't even remember all my goals. I didn't have all my goals in mind. I didn't remember all of them. So it wasn't that motivating. It wasn't that, how should I say it? It wasn't really driving me every time I was looking at them because afterwards I didn't even remember all of them. So I think it's really very 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 important to just set 1 to 3 goals, not more than that, that you want to achieve. I don't know, maybe by the end of the year or in 6 months. But the first thing I think is really important is to discover a purpose first. A lot of people think that purpose is bullshit. That is not really important. But I don't really agree with that. I didn't really think much about purpose until I think I discovered mine around when I started this YouTube channel. Around, I would say it came even before that. When I first started self improvement, I knew my purpose at the time was to grow, improve myself, become a better version of myself. That was my purpose at the time, and now my purpose is a little different. My purpose is to improve myself and then share my knowledge on the internet, share my knowledge with young men out there who are on the same path as me. But first, discover your purpose. If you don't know your purpose yet, I there are a lot of videos out there that can explain it in detail. Hamza made a video called "How Purpose Works." I know there are a ton of videos out there, but a simple tip I can give you is just firstly, if you don't know your purpose, just eliminate all distractions. Like get rid of most distractions, and just spend hours a day thinking. And then at some time, you have some kind of vision, like visualization to that's going to tell you around what you want to do. It's not going to be really clear. And when you get that vision, just take action. Just discover. You have to discover your purpose through, I think, failure and tribulation. Because sometimes it make mistakes, go into a path that doesn't really like it's not really your purpose. And it happened to me unconsciously even before I really started self improvement. I noticed myself like I do wrestling 3 times per week, like um yeah. And before I started wrestling, when I started wrestling, I wanted to become a pro because I thought that was my purpose. And I went into the path. I tried to work really hard to become a pro, but then I noticed it wasn't really what I wanted to do. That's where I just discovered that like I just a few months afterwards is when I really got fully into self improvement. And then a few months later, I started this YouTube channel, started sharing my knowledge. And that really hit me. I knew when I really started taking action, that's when I knew it was my purpose. So you first know for sure if it's your purpose or not when you start taking action and making progress. So yeah. And then set goals aligned to their purpose. Set goals that are totally aligned to their purpose, related to their purpose. If your purpose is, I don't know, becoming a professional, like a super good fighter, becoming like an UFC champion, the first goal you could set this year is to win 15 amateur fights. That's a pretty good goal right now for this year you could set. Win 15 amateur fights. And another one is to um, win 15 of those fights. No, win 7 of the fights by KO. That would be a good goal for someone that wants to become like a UFC champion, that wants to become like a super good fighter. And then when you've set those goals, so I'm going to tell you my goals for this year, goals 2023, I've said I've stick them on this wall right here. First one is earn 1,500 euros in December. Second one is monetize YouTube channel. Monetize YouTube channel. So to do that, I have to um, get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. And to be honest, that's not gonna be easy. Right now, I don't. I have like 6 subscribers. I don't get much views, but I will just keep working hard. I will just keep working hard and progressing towards this goal. That's what that goal. I know that if I truly obsess on this goal and work as hard as I can towards it, even if at the end of the year I don't achieve it, I know I will be close. So yeah, at the end of the year, I think I'm gonna like the 31 December. I'm gonna probably make a video telling you if I've achieved those goals or not, and you're gonna see them yourself if I achieve them or not. And like I said, only set like 1 to 3 goals, and that are aligned to your purpose. And they shouldn't be too big, but also shouldn't be too small. They should be They should be high enough, but not low, not too high, according to your current level. So right now, I think for no person might see earning 1,500 euros in December as a big goal for someone who, for a young person like me, I'm just 15. I'm pretty young, and I'm not that far in this business game. I've just started like not even 1 year ago, and already earning 1,500 euros by the end of the year. But like on the last month of the year, it's already just really big goal. But I think it's not. I think it's really big, but I also think it's not too big. I think it's still achievable without luck playing such a big factor. So yeah, set goals that are big enough but not too big for you, for your current level. If you're someone right now that's not really disciplined, you're still at the start of your self improvement journey, then if you want to make money, for example, I would, or no, and you want to maybe, your current purpose right now is maybe getting stronger at the gym, getting really strong at the gym. If you can bench press like 20 kilos right now, that's really like that's really small, but you could set the goal for to bench press like 60 kilos or 70 kilos by the end of the year. That would be a reasonably big goal for someone that can bench press 20 kilogram right now. Or maybe it's too big, but no, it seems achievable. So don't set too goals out too big, but also don't set the goals out too small. And then, yeah, like I said, write those goals down on paper, not on the computer, also on paper. 1 to 3 goals, 3 goals maximum. Set a deadline, and then stick them on the wall where you can see them every day. My goals are right here, so I can see them every time. Every time I'm in my room, stick them on the wall in your room, and you can see them every single day. And I know some people will have the limiting belief that, oh yeah, if I stick them on the wall, everyone else, my family members, my friends are gonna be able to see them. It's just gonna be embarrassing. But and I'm gonna laugh at me. But if they do laugh at you, are they truly the right people that should be in your life? I think if I truly laugh at you, then you shouldn't really care about the opinion, because people that will laugh at your goals, in my opinion, are not people that should be part of the tribe, and people that are part of the tribe shouldn't care about what they think of you. Even I had this limiting belief before sticking sticking my goals on the wall. I thought to myself, oh my god, the friends, my friends over, they're gonna see my goals, or my family members when they enter my room, they're gonna see my goals. It's gonna be embarrassing. They're gonna maybe think I set too big goals, or But why does it matter? And I know my family members are not going to laugh at me. I know them. I know it for sure. So I just stick them on my wall. And I just look at them throughout the day. While scripting this video, I just looked at them like 5 times, 6 times. So yeah, then afterwards, I look at them like 1,000 times a day. Or you have some free time, just look at them while reading a book, just look at them from time to time. And just enjoy the fire it builds up because if you set goals aligned to your purpose that are reasonably big and also not too big, and you only set like 1 to 2 goals, 1 to 3 goals, every time you're gonna look at them, you're gonna feel like a small fire build inside of you. A little spark of motivation, of inspiration. And then afterwards, work your ass off to achieve them. You know, do not slack and just work as hard as you can. And that's what I'm gonna do. Let's see if I can achieve those goals by the end of the year. Earn 1,500 in December, 1,500 euros in December, and the second one, monetize YouTube channel. Let's see. Don't run away from discomfort, chase it.